fellow comic readers, welcome to another Deviant.fun's preview video. I've got just a couple of books to show. There will be a lot more very soon, but I wanted to live through briefly through some of them that we got. And let us start with Junji Ito. His name has been on the news, is very renowned, but of course after the Eisners it even got more recognition. So this is Junji Ito's Remina. It's a small hardcover. It's a hardcover, and it says, "I met Remina's eyes. I'm sorry. An unknown planet emerges from inside a wormhole, and its discoverer, Dr. Oguro, christens the body Remina, after his own daughter. His finding is met with great fanfare, and Remina herself rises to fame. However, the object picks up speed as it moves along in its curious course, eliminating planets and starts one after another until finally Earth itself faces extinction. Is the girl Remina the true cause of the catastrophe? A masterwork of horror from Junji Ito unfolding on an universal scale. The planet noticed our existence." Well, this is a very different idea behind for a Junji Ito's book, totally unexplored. So we've got a living planet that will threaten to consume our own planet as it consumes other planets. Here we see probably Remina, I don't know if metaphorically or actually being crucified because she might be related to what's happening. Excellent artwork, look at this. Very good. The pain in her face. So you might have seen our video about Uzumaki. You will soon see a video about Tomie, which is another compilation of a series compiled in a deluxe edition that is from the same collection that Uzumaki is. They have the same appearance on the shelf. They look alike. So I think it was Remina that won an award this year on the Eisners, or I'm not sure if it's Remina, if it was Remina or the new title that is coming out, but I'm pretty much convinced it was Remina. So this book right here. As you know, I've been dwelling more into manga, and Junji Ito has become one of the names I eagerly devour. So I'm getting to know a lot more about his work because I really love Uzumaki. It's one hell of a kind. He's a great horror storyteller. So that's it, Remina, a small, very handy hardcover with some shine to it, very beautiful looking book. Yeah, interesting one. So next, what do we have? We have the third volume of the Panini exclusive omnibuses of the Immortal Hulk by Al Ewing and Bennett. They've been on it for a while. You can see that just by looking at the thickness of the combined thickness of the three books. And this won't be the last one because the series is almost ending. I believe it's has already been announced, the end of the series, but it has not ended yet. So we've got 1 and 2 at the store, and now we have all there is to have, which is this one. So this has been acclaimed as one of the best ongoing series of Marvel currently. I must confess I haven't read Omnibus Volume 2 yet, but it's just because a matter of not having time enough, because I really loved Volume 1. And it's not only the artwork, it's the storytelling by Al Ewing that is also great, exploring new features of the Hulk, even physical features. We see him going through some physical changes that delve into body horror. So that's interesting to see how the Hulk became more the title, the Hulk title became more of a horror title, apart from just action, and that really, I think it gave it a special sparkle. It was a great bet by Al Ewing on bringing more of that element into the Hulk, because it really combines. Yeah, we've got here some classic. What is this? Yeah, some kind of intermezzo there, but then it comes back to where it was. Got me interested and intrigued, better saying. So as you can see, it's a very well illustrated. Bennett has been doing a great work here. Some say the best work that he has done lately. Got some covers here. Let's take a look at it. This one looks great, and you can immediately tell it's by Alex Ross. It didn't need to have a caption saying who did it, but this one is great too. Yeah, it's a pity that not all covers are full size, but yeah, that's the way it is. But paper is good quality, though it's not hard covers. I know, yeah, these deserved for hard covers, but these are not official Marvel. Well, they're official because they're licensed, right? But they come under the Panini label and not Marvel. Panini Marvel and not Marvel purely. Maybe they will surely do oversized hardcovers of this due to the success of the series. I have no doubt on that. So next, what do we have here? The Resistance, Volume 1 by J. Michael Straczynski. I think the C is mute Straczynski. Illustrated by Mike Deodato Jr. and colors by Lee Lothridge and Frank Martin. Let's see what it says here. The end is the beginning. Well, okay. A worldwide pandemic leaves hundreds of millions. Pandemics are really fashionable now, right? Yeah, we can understand why. But they were already before this pandemic. Shortly leaves hundreds of millions dead in its wake. Shortly after, millions suddenly manifest superhuman powers. So that's a good pandemic to have. Born under a cloud of tragedy, these reborns must survive a world embracing fascism, born of fear, as they seek to discover who they must survive. Who they are, why they possess such power, and what, if any, responsibility they bear for what occurred. Are the reborns harbingers of more perils to come, or Earth's last hope? Yeah, you have to read it to understand. Because getting superpowers is not only a blessing. Oh, Year Zero, another title by Upshot that we have here on the store. It's about the apocalypse. Yeah, brand new theme, right? Yeah, but it's supposedly a slightly different take on the apocalypse. Okay, this artwork is great. Let's move more speedily. The colors are very good also. I think the work of the colorers is perhaps what strikes me more here, more than the pencilers. Okay, we see some action, but also lots of dialogue, which lends us to believe that it's not a shallow, action-packed, just kick some butts title, but it has some reflections upon what would happen and what would be the consequences of such an event if it took place. That's good to know for me, because I don't like only action and no reflection upon things. I like good characters. If they have dualities inside them, well, even better. That's why I love so much pulp, noir, crime, fiction. So that's it. Quick live through. And then we got something that is we're trying to get in stock. It's not easy because some of them are out of print. This incredible collection, this manga collection, 20th Century Boys, by the master Naoki Urasawa, which has now a series, an ongoing series called Asadora, which we're always also trying to get. We will get it soon, I expect. So this is volume 6, 10, and 8. It has 11, I think. So we're still in the middle of getting everything, trying to fill those holes to get the whole story. But if you don't know about Urasawa, then you really should. You really should. If you like good, I wouldn't say good, I would say excellent storytelling. And I also love his artwork. It's not only the story, I really dig the way he draws. But this is definitely about good story, good characters, and keeping you on the hook, because this is a book about a group of youngsters that have formed the club when they were young. Then the book spans out to later on when they're adults, and some serious shit starts happening, deaths and so, and it, as it goes, it seems that it is somehow related to that club they had when they were children, but they can't really finger point it, so you'll be getting clues and incidents and twists and constant flashbacks. So it's so great. I can't describe the quality of the narrative is so good. And if I was to recommend a book for someone that doesn't read manga, because maybe is put off because of many titles that are very different from traditional comics, like Chainsaw Man or something like that, which has lots of humor, but sometimes it's a bit silly. You might not find that interesting. because of that. And if it's too romantic, because it's that kind of manga, that dwells just on romance or high school kids, maybe that turns off some more mature audience. But for that mature audience, and also for young readers, of course, but especially thinking on mature audience who love good narratives, probably they even read novels. You will find the perfect mix here of a novel-like depth story with excellent artwork accompanying it, and the only drawback is that there's a lot of volumes. That implies a lot of time reading it, but that's not the problem because you will enjoy every second. But it will cost you some money to get them all. They're constantly going in and out of print, but they're obtainable. It's not like some manga out there that it's just almost impossible to get, like Chainsaw Man and Jujutsu Kaisen now are getting so much demand that as soon as reprints come out, it's just to fulfill part of the pending orders, and they have to go to the prints again. I've seen an interesting video about some of the American publishers, and they were describing just that they're struggling with demand. So we have to be patient. All of you manga readers have to be patient because there's lots of stuff that's constantly going out of print. It's incredible, and for us it's troublesome, of course, as you can imagine. So that's all I wanted to show. Like I said, in the very near future, and that will be next week, we'll receive tons of new books, and then we'll have to do more than one video to show them all. So until then, stay well, stay happy, be happy. If you're seeing it today, the day I'm posting this, then have an excellent weekend and have excellent reads. Please visit us at www. Whoa, my tongue got wrangled here. Visit us at Deviant.fun.biz. Our online comic shop. We ship to all Europe, but only Europe, European Union, better saying. Otherwise, follow us on Facebook or Instagram, whatever serves you better. And surely this is probably the best way to know what's coming into the shop and getting a look at some artwork, getting to know some books. This YouTube channel. So if you've been seeing us for some time now, consider subscribing. We would really appreciate that. And that's it. So, Deviant Fun out in 3, 2, 1. Bye bye.